Antonblast. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. Even your grandma knows it. Probably. It's an amazing Wario Land inspired game with an amazing art style and usually great gameplay. And don't compare it to Pizza Tower, those are two separate games with the same inspiration. That's like comparing Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter. They may be very similar, but are not the exact same thing. Anyways, getting back to our beloved Dynamite Man, have you ever wondered, hey, does this guy star in any game other than Antonblast? And the answer is yes. He stars in a little game called... Before the video starts, I just want to say something really quickly. First, this isn't like a deep dive into the game or anything, just a quick and easy video. I'm still learning how to use different editing softwares, tinkering around with sound effects stuff, and that other jazz. So all I want to say is not to expect too much from this video. If you want to see some actual gameplay of the game, I'll link a gameplay video down in the description, along with the game link. I was kinda sick while recording this, so that's why I have some voice cracks here and there, and why I sound so fucked up. So yeah. Anyways, here's Antonball. This is Antonball, a breakout style game from Summitsphere, who in their own words is an international development studio with a simple mission. Make modern classics unlike anything you've ever seen before. Although I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Breakout. Even your grandma, for real this time. This is really obvious when looking at both Antonball and Antonblast. Antonball looks like a game that would straight up be on a Game Boy Advance, while Antonblast looks kind of like an SNES game if you ask me. Antonball is pretty simple. It's a breakout, but instead of a paddle, you're playing as a character of your choosing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but apparently it used to be a Game Jam title. Neat. Anyways, got a lot of characters you can unlock, but the main characters are Anton, Annie, Danton, and Nina, and Paul. Starting off with Antonball, as the mighty Boom Boom Man said in the trailer, the best one. You watch the first cutscene, complete a tutorial, get into the first stage, and then you realize, damn, this game is pretty hard. It's not Dark Souls levels of hard, obviously not, but it's pretty challenging keeping track of both the character and the ball, making sure it doesn't fly off the screen. And trust me, this will happen a lot. A lot. You need to be fully focused, making sure you don't make a single mistake. Because if you do, you lose a life. And you see the life counter, I think...
Oh, starting off with 5 lives and a continue? That's great. That's gonna last me a while.
But trust me, you lose those lives faster than you can say... I don't know, penis. Slipping off a platform, hitting your head on a platform, missing a jump, getting hit by an enemy... One mistake and you're fucked. But even though it's very hard, it's incredibly fun. I mean, I wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't, now would I? The feeling you get when you manage to shoot a ball behind all the bricks and just hearing those noises of the ball hitting the bricks is just, it's beautiful. And of course, this game also has power-ups. You have the standard triple ball power-up, which just gives you extra balls to play with. No pun intended. Things can get a little complicated, but don't worry, if they fly off the stage, it won't kill you. Just make sure you have at least one ball on the stage. Then there's the revolver, which turns you into a fucking badass cowboy, which lets you shoot some of the bricks. And I'm going to be honest, I fucking suck with this thing. I don't know why, but I can't just never aim well with it. Probably because it's not a good idea to focus on aiming while you should be focusing on the ball instead. Because when you die, you lose it. Sometimes when taking too long to complete the stage, The game will see how you're struggling to hit a single brick, take pity on you, and drop a revolver for you to finish the job with. And as for the other power-ups, I don't really know what to say about them. They're just there, I guess. There's a power-up that makes solid after images of the character, which can be used to deflect any balls in the stage. And there's one that slows down time, I think. I don't know. It's kind of useless if you ask me. And that was Antonball. Yeah, it's short, it's simple, straight to the point, hard as balls, pun intended this time, and fun. Now on to the next game. Punchball, starring that nuisance Danny. This is my favorite mode to play. It's super fun. It's not ball-bustingly hard like Antonball. This game is also pretty simple. You carry around a ball and throw it at different enemies. When you hit them with a ball, you have to kick them off the stage. Simple and really fun. It's basically the original Mario Bros. Arcade version, but better if you ask me. Not a whole lot to say about this one like Antonball. But if you're looking to kill some time and not want to throw your computer into the fucking sun, play Punchball. There's a total of 5 stages in the game. I mean, 6 if you count the DLC, I guess. I'm going to count them all and shamelessly take all the pictures from the Antonball wiki. There's Boiler Sewers, Jam Jungle, Fudge Mountain, Brick Factory, Boiler City, and the Classic Ball Training DLC. Every time you finish a stage, you get to a bonus level. In this bonus level, if you complete it, you get an extra continue. It's pretty simple. Although I'm willing to bet that no one completed this on their first try. I didn't complete it on my fucking 10th try, let alone my first. Every time you beat a stage and move on to the next, you get one of these funny little pictures you can look at. They don't serve any real purpose, they're just there to look cool. Oh, and you probably already noticed, but if you look to the side, you can see some stickers of the characters, like on an actual arcade machine, which really gives it the arcade feel, even though you're, playing it on a computer. Maybe even a Nintendo Switch if you like torturing yourself. You also have the extras, which include the lottery, where you can unlock different characters and music. Although sadly I'm too poor to buy anything. I have to switch from my computer to my laptop to finish recording all the clips for the video. And the rec room, which is where you can play the music you unlocked in the lottery, obviously. I wouldn't blame anyone if they got a gambling addiction because of Antonball. I know I did. In the options, you got the typical window scale, full screen gameplay elements. But then you also got filters you can toy around with. You've only got 3 of them, which, one of them is the default, but they look pretty nice, actually. There's Game Boy Advance, which really gives it the Game Boy Advance aesthetic, and is my personal favorite, even though I don't really use it. And then there's ATB001, which, I don't know, it looks weird, and it's there, I guess. I prefer playing without a filter, but to each their own, I guess. And last but not least, Antonball Versus. Yeah, I don't have any friends, so I can't really comment on that one. And that was Antonball. Huh. That was short and pretty anticlimactic with how I hyped it up in the beginning. I mean, not much to say about a small brick-breaking game with like 30 stages for each game. You can probably finish this game in like 3 hours or less if you don't suck dick like me. I still didn't even beat the game, that's how bad I am. I do know what happens at the end though, because I'd watched a video about it, which is what got me into the game in the first place, but I'm obviously not gonna tell you. Go play it for yourself, it's only 12.5 euros. Wait, what the fuck? 12.5? What? Yeah, no, that's way too much for a game this size. You should probably wait for the game to go on sale for cheaper, where you can, sail the 7 seas like a real pirate. Wink wink. Anyways, that's it. Antonblast video coming out sometime soon.